And without further ado, I would like to welcome one of my longtime, I don't know what to say, idols, mentors, something like that. He never really talks to me, so it's neither of those, but Fleet Maull, he's an ex-con, so don't mess with him. He's founder of Peacemaker Institute.org and Prison Dharma Network, and I first heard about him, I guess, when I was a little kid, but then again when I was working for Shambhala Publications. And from within prison, he was founding Prison Dharma Network, which sends books out to prisoners everywhere. Good books. So, Fleet Maull, thank you so much. That's Fleet's theme song.
Theme song, exactly.
So Fleet, so I understand your title, you're a sensei, is that right?
That's right.
And that's a Japanese word for master.
Teacher.
Teacher, for godly subjugator.
It just means you have permission to teach in the Zen tradition. You're an empowered teacher.
Right. Is the audio okay? Cool. So we'll take that as a yes. So I was just rereading our interview, which we put on these chairs a couple years ago, and it's an amazing story. You came from being a kind of wild and crazy rock and roll hippie, hearing about Naropa Institute from Peak in Peru, is that right? In a Rolling Stone magazine article?
Yeah, 74.
And you were one of the closest students of Trungpa, Chögyam Trungpa, who founded Naropa, and kind of encouraged my parents to marry, one of his many mistakes. And then you wound up in prison, which probably isn't an interesting story. We'll just skip that part. And then you did, and then you founded Prison Dharma Network and Peacemaker Institute. So what is all that? What are you up to these days?
I think there's a kind of stream that runs through all our work, whether it's the prison work or the Peacemaker Institute work. With the Peacemaker Institute, we're basically training activists, community leaders, peacemakers, to bring a more transformative, less polarized, more wisdom-based approach to social change and peacemaking. In other words, not getting caught up in enemy images, dealing with our own stuff, so we're not just projecting our own stuff onto the world.
So as activists normally say Bush is evil, that kind of thing?
Right.
Right.
You know, like I just read something about Maha Ghosananda, the amazing peacemaker from Cambodia who just died a few years ago and was leading peace marches up and down Cambodia throughout the time of the killing fields in the Khmer Rouge in Cambodia. I mean, horrific.